wait, hold on. Let me do. Wait, hold on. Let me do that. There we go.
There you go. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you. Good,
Yeah,
thank you.
You look like you're in a peaceful place right now, man.
Yeah, yeah, I'm cool. I'm chilling. It's a
Cool.
good day.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us for a little bit. I really do appreciate it. I got to tell you something. So we just did this countdown on for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Jammin has been around for about 20 some odd years. And we counted down the top 98 songs in Jammin history. And one of your songs was #1.
Get out of here.
On the whole countdown. A couple years back, you came and performed Love Calls here at our studios in the conference room. We still got to record and everything like that. That's the #1 song we played in the 20 years we've been here at this station. So I want to say congratulations if that means anything to you.
That's incredible. Yeah, I love that.
Right on. So you got this new album coming out. Love Always Wins, comes out on Friday. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. Love Always Wins is my 5th studio album on the Motown label. My first album released since 2014. So I know y'all been waiting for a while.
Yeah.
And my hope is that when you all listen to this music, that you feel it was worth the wait. I think that this music is fitting for the times. And I'm hoping that this is the soundtrack, for what helps get people through these times, talking about love, talking about not giving up on love,
right.
A lot of, classic Kim on the album. A few of my friends showed up, Brian Culbertson, Tony Braxton is on a song called Live Out Your Love. Erica Campbell from Mary Mary is on the title track, Love Always Wins. So it's, it's good. It's a good time. It's a good time for me, a good season in my life, and a good season for me to be putting this new music out into the world. So I can't wait for you all to hear the rest of the record.
Well, we are, excited to have you back. I remember the first time I heard Lie to Me. I'm listening to it. I'm like, yep, that's Kim. That's totally him. It has the vibe. And I'm not going to lie to you. That song just shot up the charts like nobody's business. I mean, the minute that you heard it, you knew it was a hit. So it was absolutely amazing. And now you got the new song with Tony Braxton. Now, the story behind how this song came about and how you recorded it is so interesting. Why don't you tell us about it?
Well, my wife, Erica, is a big Tony Braxton fan. And last Valentine's Day last year, we flew to Detroit to see her live at the Fox Theater. And she called me up on stage, and we had somewhat of a musical moment. And from then on, for me, the seed was planted to try to seek out a collaboration with her. And the song Live Out Your Love, I had already recorded it. But I knew that it was perfect for a duet, and I knew that I wanted her on the record. So we reached out, and we share a manager. Kenneth Career is my manager, one of my managers as well. And so it was fortuitous, Tony is super bad in the studio, make everything sound better, and it's really a treat having her on the album. And she recorded it, because of everything that's going on. She recorded it, in a couple of days. I think she's on the West Coast. Sent her the files, and she just did her thing. She would send, and she's very gracious. She comes back and it's like, I just want to make sure that I'm moving in the right direction. I'm like, come on, Tony.
Right. She know what she's doing.
Tony. Come on, Tony. You know what you're doing.
Right.
So she's wonderful in the studio. Great musicians and great singers produce themselves. And she's been in the game for so long and worked with, such incredible people, Babyface. I mean, come on, dude. Right. So we really dig the record, and I hope you all dig it too.
All right.
Yeah.
So you were talking about, the times that we're living in right now. I mean, I don't know if you heard about what happened here in Kenosha, Wisconsin, not too long ago, just last night, shooting that happened here. And it's just, just amazing. And in the last couple of conversations I've had with people, I've kind of curious how they're getting along with everything that's happening, not just with COVID, but we're in this new climate where, with Black Lives Matter and things like that. How are you coping with all of this?
There is a lot going on. There's definitely a lot going on. And I think that, and I was just reading about that shooting today, the young man that was shot, with his kids,
Yeah.
sitting in the car, and and needless to say, it's disheartening, and that it continues, that this is an issue that we're continuing to deal with,
Right.
and so for me, I am staying mindful, staying prayerful. These times really make me think about what's most important. My family, being the head of the household and having a son, really, it's a lot, so I feel for, everybody who's experienced, who's dealing with these things. And, but I think it's time for our faith to stand. If you're a person of faith, there is good in the world. In spite of everything that's going on, there is good in the world,
Right.
and that good is love, and at the end of the day, we all have one thing in common, and that is that we love somebody, and the other is somebody loves us,
Right.
and when all else fails, that will always stand, so and that's really the theme of the new music. That is the energy that I want to send out,
Yeah.
into the world right now.
Cool. What do you miss most about, so with COVID, people haven't had a chance to get out and do things, and they've had to stay
Yeah.
home. What do you miss the most? Being quarantined and closed off and everything like that. What do you miss the most?
Gigging. I miss being on the road. I miss being, being able to connect with my fans, from the stage, to have those moments, and with everything that's going on. And usually, these are really unprecedented times that we're living in, because over the years, we've experienced so many crises. But if I'm touring, I'm able to come and be with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm able
Right.
to come and, speak on those things and have, that moment, from the stage. And I'm not able to do that live. So we're using, social media, of course, and doing those things as well. But yeah, I just miss being on the road. I know I talk a lot. You ask a question, and I talk for 5 minutes.
Dude,
I'm making your job.
That's the best. Look, brother has his
easy for you. I'm making it too easy for you.
Wait, brother has his questions. I'm like, man, he can answer about 18 of them already. I ain't got nothing else to ask him. So, I have to tell you this. That you're reaching that status now. I was thinking about this the other day. So let's think about a cat by the name of Luther Vandross, and his voice, you hear his voice, and you remember that one of the first concerts I went to when I was a kid I saw Luther Vandross in DeBarge in concert when I was in 6th grade.
Oh, wow.
So that was a long time ago. But his music, it's one of those things that just kind of guides you through life. And it's that voice that you'll never forget, you'll never hear. You're getting at that status, man, because your voice is so distinctive, and your music is all about love, and people know you for that. And you are at that status. So I just want to say I appreciate what you do and the enjoyment that you bring to everybody. It is much needed in the society right now. And I was so happy that, you came back when you did, because it was something that was definitely needed. So I just want to share that with you and say thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. And can you call my accountant and tell him I've reached this status?
I don't know about all of that, man. Only thing I can do is play the song. That's all I can do is just play the song. I want to remind everybody the new album comes out this Friday. It's called Love Always Wins. New single with Tony Braxton is Live Out Your Love. Make sure you check that out. Kim, and I swear, dude, I want to be where you are right now, because you look so peaceful. You see, I'm in my office all kind of locked down, but you just look so at peace right now. And I want to reach that right now.
Yeah, it's a good moment, but the day is young.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Really appreciate it. Much success and good luck on the album, okay?
It's my pleasure. Thank you, man. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
All right.